And we're live. And I guess we'll see if anybody responds to the live stream today. I don't know if anybody will. I don't know if there's any interest in a Q&A, or as they say, question and answer. Oh, somebody's here. It shows 0 people but 1 like. Hey, oh, 2 people. It always amazes me when anybody shows up. 3 people. Holy cow. Can I get a 4 people? 4 people. Can I get 5 people? I only have 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Better ask your questions, or forever hold your pieces of something. 7. Jeez Louise. You guys really have nothing better to do than to hang out with me for a little bit. Let me see if I can prop my phone up. Hi. Not for any time soon. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, look at that. Wow, I almost look like a professional YouTuber. 9 people. Can I get a 10? Can I get a 10 spot? Oh, I gotta grab my cold drink. 7 people. Somebody left. You know what? You left. Screw you. You're dead to me. Oh, you're back. I love you. Oh. I make old man noises because I'm an old man now. I'm not. I'm 38. Live chat. Can I get a live chat? There is no live chat. Live chat. Hi, guys. Hi, Jake from Colorado. Are you the Jake Weisenberg from Colorado? Are you Jewish, Jake? My wife and I are going to the Jewish Community Center. They're having a bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah festival. I'm probably part Jewish based on my heritage, and I can explain that if anybody cares. My family comes from the Ukraine hi, Alfonso. General infantry from Temecula. My family on my mother's side came from the Ukraine, and we lived in a town, and I got this old book that I can't even keep in the house because it's moldy. How's my happy Friday? Good, Brian. And anyways, it turns out that they moved from a place where back after World War I, the Jewish community was given all of these cities to live in, not all of these, some cities to live in where the Jewish people wouldn't be messed with. And it was in the Ukraine. So I guess technically the Ukraine became part of the USSR. And I don't think that Germany ever took over the Ukraine. I think it was always Soviet. So I'm not like Jewish, but like I wasn't like Jewish, but my family probably comes from those roots at some point in the past. So that's an interesting story that I read. Yeah. Okay. Anybody ask me a question? I have 20 minutes. My wife is taking a nap. She's making paper flower walls, some videos. Tried to meet with, hi Steve from Boston. Hey Boston. I'm a Bobby Orr fan, if that means anything to you. Hi Jim from Minnesota. I love Minnesota because we watch the TV, and on the TV, that's how you know you're old. There's a guy, Mike Modell, and he's like, the great state of Minnesota, my home state of Minnesota. Hi, what's up, Let Your Light Shine? How you doing? Peace out. I did a video today, I filmed a video today. I have a problem with my GoPro. I love it. You guys helped me buy it, but it takes terrible audio. So I've been playing around with trying to take better audio. And might have been a flood. It rained very little here. It's blue skies right now, but you can't see it because camera contrast is. And then you have Jesse Ventura. If you ever want to laugh your ass off and you're from Minnesota, just go listen to Will Sasso do an impression of Jesse Ventura. And he says, Jim, am I using both cameras? I have yet to use the GoPro Hero 4. I hear the GoPro Hero 4 has, yes, I will get to that in a second, Mercy. I hear the GoPro Hero 4 has better audio, But the problem with the 7 is it's omnidirectional, so as you turn it, it shifts, but it's got a really bad mic. It's an action cam, but it takes such beautiful video. I can hook a mic up to the GoPro 7, but GoPro is like buying into the Mac, Apple stuff. So if you want to hook a mic up, you have to buy the GoPro accessory, which is $50. And then you have to buy any mic. Actually, I have a mic in my pocket right now. It's a cheap one that I paid $10 for, and I lost the styrofoam, so I took one of those little foam brushes that you can get, and I put the foam brush on top. But this plugs into a traditional, this is called a 3.5mm headphone jack. You can't just plug that into a GoPro. You have to plug in a special adapter that GoPro sells, and they're like Apple. You're gonna have to buy their stuff. You can't buy any other stuff. Do I know anything about the M Resort? I know one weird fact about the M Resort, and I wish I could find the picture. Yeah, I could do an impression of him, Jim. Alfonso, I know that it has a really good buffet where they provide free beer and champagne on Fridays, and it's way far away, but it's not too far away, but it's just as much as if you go to the Strip for a buffet, so you might as well just go to the Strip for a buffet. And yeah, M Resort is right on the main strip. You just got to keep going. I'm happy to see everybody. Jim says, can I believe that some people in the state voted for him as governor? So it's a terrible impression. I don't want to do it and embarrass you. Why don't you tell me? I'm from Minnesota. I'm Jesse the Body Ventura. I'm from the great state of Minnesota. I once wrestled a grizzly bear for 19 rounds in Moscow, Russia, and brought down communism. Okay. Will they ever do away with resort fees? They probably, no, that's not Macho Man. Macho Man, he says, oh yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. They're probably never going to do away with resort fees. Why? People pay them. It's capitalism. As long as people will pay $1,000 for a smartphone, they're going to try to charge $12. And then if people are willing to pay $12, they're going to pay $15, pay $2,000. The market dictates it. If the market's doing it, I did a video on this. You can go watch it. How is the construction of Target? I see that construction from my work. I'm out of focus. I see that construction from my work all the time. They're starting to put like roof stuff on there. It's, wow, I am so blurry. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me try to focus me up. Focus. You must focus, Daniel-san. All right, anyways, they're starting to put the roof on it, but they said it's going to be 3 stories, but the building's 4, so I don't know what's going to be up there. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Let your light shine. Tell Steve I said hi. Did you hear that Ira, Bellagio, and Vidara raised their resort fees? I'm not paying attention to that stuff, but I'm not surprised. M Resort Buffet, you mean they make a root beer float, I'm guessing? That's what I'm thinking you're meaning. If they make root beer, that's pretty impressive. My favorite root beer is actually from the Philippines. It's called Sarsi, but it's imported and it's very expensive. I can ask them to waive the fees. I don't think they're going to listen to me. Oh, you're asking if you can ask? No, you can't. They're going to waive. They're going to charge the fees. And if you're like, listen, I have my phone. I don't go in the pool. They'll be like, okay. But you can waive the fees if you gamble and stuff like that. My phone is getting warm. It says. It says my phone will stop functionality. If my live stream cuts, it's because my phone is getting warm. Can you believe it? It's like 102 degrees outside, and according to my blank wrist, it's really, really late. Any word with Resorts World Vegas? I don't know. I got to look at the lawsuits. There was 3 different copyright infringement, patent, trademark infringement lawsuits with the win. Oh, Mark, thanks, man. Hey, by the way, you guys want to give me super chat money? I'm gonna answer your questions. You can do that, and that helps me out more than you think. I know I said I'm against super chat. What I'm saying is I'm against demanding super chat money to answer you, because as you notice, I'm answering everybody. So Resorts World, I don't think is topped out yet, because I was there today, and the roof is here, and there's still this lump, so they have a few more to go. Strip has become a shopping center. That's because they, in that video I did when I talked about why it's getting so expensive, I explained if the CVS people are willing to pay $30 million for a lease, then they have to pay that, and if 35 next year, they have to raise the prices. Hi, Ivy. How you doing? Hey, Ivy, you need to stop invading other people's lives. I'm just kidding, Ivy. Ivy made a good point, because I was being a little bit rude with Life in Las Vegas baby the other day. Root beer. They make root beer? You know, in the old days, when the movie would say, "Give me a sarsaparilla." That was actually root beer, and it was used for like indigestion. But yeah. Okay. Well, I answered a lot of questions real fast. How do I have 28 people and 3 likes? Okay. On the count of 3, I want you all to mash the like button. 1, 2, 3. Mash it. Hit the like button. Hit it if you already hit it. 4. Come on, keep hitting the like button. Break YouTube. Crash your web browser. 6. Well, that worked. Jeez, on the count of 3, I want y'all to send me Western Union money orders and green dot cards. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm just kidding. What hotel do you recommend if I'm staying in Vegas? Jake, it depends on what your budget is, man. Depends on what your budget is. I recommend what you do is you look at timeshare resorts and you try to rent those rooms on hotel websites. Because you can rent those rooms and they're beautiful inside, and oftentimes you get a killer deal. I also recommend you use Hotel Tonight, hoteltonight.com. And hey, Reggie Newt, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. I haven't met you before. Bally's, I think, is okay. The other day, my wife and I went to this place in town called DWG Designs. We know the owner, and she does all sorts of interior design. And one of the people that she had at this meeting was the guy who did all the installations of furniture for the Paris Hotel. Hey, Yolanda from Fresno, from the Paris Hotel. And he installed like 1,500 new beds and couches and stuff in the suites. Pretty cool. He's a nice guy. Can't remember his name, but I have his business card. Don't worry, it's just mellow. No, it's Diet Mountain Dew. I'm gonna have teeth like the Appalachian mountain folk. Oh man. So and you go for the timeshare route. You could probably look at the Carriage House. That's actually the resort that I put timeshare tours into. The Carriage House. It's about 1 block off the strip, but it's literally across the street from Planet Hollywood. It's a really small resort, but the rooms are really nice. Almost all of them are brand new renovated, but it's a timeshare resort, so most of them you're getting a separate bedroom, a kitchen, you know, a living room, so you have everything you need. It's lacking like room service. That's the thing about timeshares. They don't have room services. Would you do a live video next time I go out? I can do that. That's fine. Just let me know way ahead of schedule, okay? I need to say, Mr. K. Ivor 32, thank you so much for the super chat. Even $2 helps. The grind is real in Vegas. I don't talk about my money situation, but you know, my wife and I are putting together her business. I'm putting almost all my resources in there. So, yeah, feels good. Today I had to leave. I was at Flights, the new restaurant at Planet Hollywood, and I was supposed to meet the owner. And Jake, I do live chats. I was trying to do them every Sunday, but now my Sundays are all tied up with my wife's business. But I should be on a schedule for super chats. That's what they're for, super chats. For chats, that's what they say. I did meet, so answer Jake first. I jump around. See how I answer everybody. That was my whole point over the super chat thing. You shouldn't have to pay me to answer your questions. That's stupid. So I should schedule the super chats. It's tough. Maybe I could do them on Friday nights since this caught so many people so fast. That would be good. So many fast. My English has been crappy lately. AJ asks if I met my wife in Vegas. It's a long story, but we did meet in Las Vegas. She was bartending, but my wife, it was an Army wife, military wife before, so she's been all over the country. She's from the Philippines, but as you've heard her talk, she's doesn't sound like it. So that's good. Yeah. So Jake, are you new? Because I've not seen you before. Hi, Irvine lover. Have you ever been to Yorba Linda, Irvine lover? I like Irvine, California. My wife used to work out near Irvine. She was bartending. That was a while back. She was out there when the O.J. Simpson thing went down in 94, 95, was it? I remember going to what's the shopping center out in Irvine? It's a nice big shopping center. A lot of stuff there. What's up, VIP GQ? Oh, hey, Jake. I also do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I only do a few impressions. Stephen J, can't wait for your GoPro Raider video. Thanks, Timothy. So, if you just came in, I was explaining that, and don't worry, I'm not GoFunding me or nothing. My GoPro takes horrible audio. There's 2 ways to work around this. There's actually a third. The first way is you buy a mic The spectrum. Thank you, Alfonso. First way is that you buy. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the lives. Oh, you're a sweetheart, Reggie Newt. Thank you. The first way is you buy this adapter, which is ungodly and stupid looking, and then you attach that to the USB-C, which is the new version of USBs, and then you plug a mic into it. The mic can be just a cheap mic like this, but you know the foam and stuff picks up audio better. The second way is you use this app on a phone, which I nearly subscribed to, and I stopped because the app didn't sync up right. So it records the audio on the phone and then it syncs it to the GoPro video, but that takes a long time. Like GoPro videos are huge. I don't know if any of you guys deal with looking at how big your pictures are. I'm getting really technical and I know I'm boring when I do this, but like a 5-minute clip on a GoPro is like 3.5 gigabytes. They're huge, so it's got to sync it wirelessly. It's a pain in the butt. The other way to do it is to just have a mic like this, or even like the one on this. This is just a pair of headphones I got with my old Samsung phone. And you then use a recording app on your phone to record your voice, and you carefully press the record on the phone the same time you press record on the GoPro. But then I have to do everything on my PC because Adobe Premiere Pro syncs the audio tracks up. It's really cool. So that's my challenge. Whew. So as soon as I get some more money going, I'll be able to get the GoPro thing. There was somebody selling them on eBay from China, but I'm pretty sure they were fake because right now eBay prices are way inflated because they're in low demand, supply and demand. And this guy was selling them for $10. It sounded too good to be true. I know you don't gamble, but did you ever consider becoming a dealer at a casino, like a blackjack dealer? You gotta go to dealer school. There's a really long career progression for that. So you get to dealer school, you go work at a crappy hotel like the Golden Spike or the Poker Palace, and then hopefully you get to know some people, and then hopefully you get into the casino, and then hopefully you get some shifts because you're always on call. So it's a grind. If I was going to do anything right now, I'd get my you-know-what together and get into the real estate game because I'm pretty great at sales and helping people out to find solutions for what they're doing. And hold on. Better now. Like Jesse Ventura would say, why don't you tell me? Tell me if my audio is okay now, because I took the mic off. That's a progression. It's a really long progression. So I've not considered it. Do you or anyone you know have info on what it takes to become a street food vendor looking to start a business? There's an easy way to do that without a lot of investment. Recently I've seen trucks pop up that you can rent. They don't look pretty, but it's a food truck. You have to have a place to park them, and you have to go through the county and get a certificate of all the different food vending certificates, plus an additional license. And Vegas doesn't really like food trucks, but they're out here. The Raiders Stadium had 6 food trucks parked there in one of the videos I did. Brian, hopefully I'm better. Can you make a video on the gang situation in Vegas? Well, probably, maybe. I don't know enough about it, but I could research it. I'm pretty boring, you know, and I don't want to make people mad. What if somebody sees my video and they're like, yo, we're going to bust a cap in you, and then they do that gang sign. Gang signs. That's not a gang sign. Hey, everyone. How you doing? Any not leave? How you doing? It was supposed to rain yesterday, but it didn't. The thing is, Ebony Jones, I have to protect my family first. Like, I'm doing this live stream at my house, so people know I'm at my house. Like, 2 people sent me things, and that was nice, but I need to get a post office box because I can't give my address out anymore, right? And I just got to be careful about that stuff. I love my family more than anything. I left that meeting today. I couldn't even meet the guy that owned the restaurant because I needed to get somewhere with my wife. Oh no, Ivy, it's cool. I mean, we can do something on it. I don't know. Maybe I'll make another channel. Undercover Anonymous Vegas Man. Or a mask. Nobody will know any better. I don't know. But, it's 19:35. I've been here for about 20 minutes. In all fairness, nobody started talking until 2 minutes in. So we'll spend 2 more minutes. Ask your questions if you got them. Thank you for everybody who gave money to the super chat. That was nice. That goes to hit my threshold for payments from Google, so I can afford to send that money to my godson and my family in the Philippines. He's starting dental school on the 6th. Really proud of him. Really proud of him because we put him in private school. You might not care about this, and if I see the people drop out of the chat, that's fine. And if I see a thumbs up, it means you care. Um, we put him into private school from public school, and in public school he had like 80s and 90s, but in the Philippines it's a third world country, so it's easy. You're in a class of 100, everybody gets 90s if you pay attention. When we put him into private school, his marks were like 30% on his entry exam, but they put him in school and he managed to pull it from a 30 to 87%. Now he's in dental school. I'm so proud of him. But that's where all my YouTube money goes. Does YouTube really take 30% cut? Yeah, they do. YouTube takes 30%, and also they take 30% of everything that you do, but they got to support the network. They got to make their money. Thank you, Yolanda. Yeah, I mean, if I can make a positive impact in people, that's all. I mean, like John Lennon said, last night the wife said, "Hey, man, when you're dead, you don't take anything with you but your soul." That's in a song called The Ballad of John and Yoko. And that's an old song that most of you probably don't know. And if you know that song, then that's cool. Well, I got a bunch of likes when I told my story. I'm just making everybody up. No, I'm just kidding. I actually have video and photos to prove that. I filmed this video when I was in the Philippines last. And it was like the last day that we were there. And it was just walking through on my... I think it was a Note 4 phone actually at the time, just recording all this video of the street, and I have them in a folder called Pinoy Movies. Pinoy is slang term for Filipino, Pinoy. And I want to do something with them. I don't know what to do with them. I always wonder if you get a big enough following on YouTube, if people follow you when you move, because years and years from now, I'm going to want to be near the ocean, near the water. And I see the Philippines as a place where it's a lot of adventure and a lot of super sweet people. Canada is nice too, but it's cold. All right, anybody have anything else they want to say to me? We got T-minus 45 seconds before I got to go back in there and work it. Can you work it? Anybody want to hear me do my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression? I could do that. Nobody's answering. Nobody's chatting. God bless. Have you ever been to Macau? No, haven't been to Macau. I want to go to Hong Kong more than I want to go to Macau. It's only like an hour-and-a-half flight from the Philippines. Taiwan looks really nice too. I'm trying to avoid countries that involve communism like Vietnam. Mad Dog. Thanks, Steven. Look out! What's wrong with you, Mad Dog? Get over there. Come on, get the chopper for us. We have to go. How's the exchange rate from US to Philippines? Oh, thank you, MK Ivor 32. You're awesome. Yeah, appreciate it. I can't do that one. I'll be back. The exchange rate is 53 to 1 right now. 53 to 1. I'm not going to China anytime soon. I love the videos. Can you do some videos riding a bike around Vegas in their neighborhoods? Could try that. GoPro has a bike thing. I gotta buy a bike. I don't have a bike. If I get enough YouTube money, I'll buy a bike from the pawn shop. How's that? Thanks, Mad Dog. Tony Montana? Not really. Oh, looks like somebody's awake. I gotta go in the house, guys. You guys are great. Love y'all. Bye, Z's.